Hi, I'm Shane, and this is Kiri, and this is gonna be kind of a hurried video because we have 7 minutes until season 2, episode 3 of Downton Abbey comes on, and I'm really, really into that show. So, about the whole sexuality, transsexual thing, that's my leg right there, by the way, in case you're wondering what that black mass is. The whole boyfriend-girlfriend thing is, ever since I was a kid, like, I thought I was gonna grow up and I was gonna be a boy. And I would tell my mom that, and she was like, no, you're gonna be a girl, and I was like, no, and then when I hit puberty, and was not a boy, I was very confused, but I figured I'd been given the wrong body. I actually found out the term hermaphrodite probably when I was like 13-ish, 13 or 14, I just got out of foster care, and just got back with my mom, and I was reading some article, and I was just like, and I knew there were people who were girls and had become boys, or were boys and had become girls, but I was still really confused, and like finding out about hermaphrodites really just confused the shit out of me because I like didn't really understand the term, and I was very sheltered, so I really didn't know anything about myself or my sexuality or how to identify myself. In 9th grade, I came out as lesbian. Everybody already knew. They were like, yeah, we know, it's super obvious. And I was like, oh. Well, this works. And the awesome part was, I was in a Christian private school at the time, and everybody was really accepting, except for the principal and a couple other girls, but it's whatever. So, I didn't really know the term transgender probably till about 2 years ago. And, I wasn't really sure if that's what I was or not. Like, I really just wasn't sure. Like, I knew I wanted to be a guy. It's how I preferred to be seen. And, because that's how I felt. And, I don't know, I mean, I came out as trans. I started telling people last year. And I just kind of, like, towards the end of the year, I was working for a Christian company because my other job was cheating me for my money. So I went and worked for the same company as my sister because they said they would hire me because they needed me. So I was like, cool, whatever. They needed my experience. And, so I started working for them, and I kind of just reached the point where I was like, fuck it. And I came out to people there, and my sister found out and told my mom, and my mom messaged me on Facebook and told me that she would never accept me as her son because she gave birth to a daughter 19 years ago. And then my stepdad flipped out on me probably, like, I think it was maybe like 3 days before Christmas and told me to get out of his house. So my family was not very accepting, except for my sister-in-law. Yeah, my sister-in-law is the best. Like, I absolutely love her. She just texted me one day and was like, are you gay? I won't tell anybody. And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, that's cool. I don't care. I just wanted to make sure, and I was like, awesome. And we actually have bonded a lot since my brother and her getting married. Like, a lot. But she's probably, like, the most, besides my dad just, he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't. He's like, whatever. But, everybody else in my family, you don't fucking raise the point at all. You don't talk about it. All my friends they love me. They don't care about whether or not I'm gay. I have a couple friends who are like, if I ever decide to be gay, I'm gonna come find you and hope you're single. But, I mean, so I definitely know I want to get top surgery, for sure. I've never liked my boobs. They always get in the way. I do not like wearing clothing, especially not shirts. If I could run around without a shirt on all the time, if it was socially acceptable for me with a female body to do so, I would. But I can't. But, so, I know I definitely want to. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do with my life. I'm currently gaining weight to join the army, because I've kind of wanted to since I was a kid. I'm going to be a soldier. So I'm just gonna do it, and they pay pretty nicely, and you get really good benefits when you retire. The VA, I know especially the VAs on the West Coast will actually pay for your testosterone and shit. So I've been doing my homework on that. Although the whole subject of testosterone is kind of like iffy for me because not to sound like I'm bragging, but I know I have like 2 minutes left, but it's okay. But I have like a really awesome singing voice. I mean, this past New Year's Eve, I made a girl cry when I sang to her, and like that's what I love.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't her. It was some random girl from the club, but like that's what I want to do with my life is I want to sing and I want to make people feel something when they do. And I'm afraid that if I took testosterone, it would change my voice so much that I wouldn't be the same. So I've been searching it. I actually found out today that the lead singer of the Clicks, Lucas, actually he started taking testosterone, and I didn't even know it. It was back in 2010. Like I'm so behind on that. But anyway, the point is, I happened to come across a video of his, and it's like 2 years after he started taking it, and his voice sounds absolutely amazing. And I ended up doing a search just like 15 minutes ago and found a bunch of others who have retained their voices, if not having just them gotten better. And so it's kind of given me a lot more hope in that area, I guess you would say. But it's still something I'm going to think about, but I don't know, I won't make that decision until I'm completely and utterly sure of what I want to do.
And now it's 9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock, so we're going to go catch this. If you have any more questions about anything, if I've not thoroughly explained anything or whatever, just totally hit up our ask boxes.
And if you need to contact this one, I always ask him first. So don't go, what's Shane's URL? What's Shane's URL? Because I'm not going to give it to you unless I get his permission.
Yeah. But if you want to talk to me about anything, just totally ask her for my whatchamadoodit and we'll figure shit out. But anyway, we're gonna go watch this episode and totally hit up our ass boxes because I love answering people's questions. I just love talking to people. But anyway, so yeah, that's that for now, and we'll do more later.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.